Hey guys, I'm back. This video is going to be a military spouse tag. I got the idea to do this video from another military spouse here on YouTube, and I can't think of her name right now, but I'll be sure to put her link down below in the description bar. So I'm just gonna jump right in because there's like 25 questions. How did you and your spouse meet? Okay. Well, we met through a mutual friend, and basically it was before I even knew anything about the whole military thing. He had just gotten back from a term in Iraq, like a year term in Iraq. So we met like in 2004. And if you see me looking down, I'm reading the questions on my phone. How old were you when you two met? I want to say 21, and he was maybe okay, he's a little bit older than me, so yeah, I want to say he was like 23, 24. I want to say 24. Yeah. How long have you been together? We've been together since 2004, and we've been married for this year, coming up September, 8 years. So probably about I want to say up 10, 11 years. It's a long time. Gosh. Where are you and your spouse originally from? We're originally from Michigan. How did you feel about him joining the military? Well, he was already a part of the military when we met, but then he re-enlisted when I was pregnant with our second daughter. And I really didn't have a problem with it because it was reserves type of work, so it wasn't like, okay, he was going to be gone all the time. It was basically like the, 1 weekend a month type of thing, and that was it. So it didn't bother me as much. Where did your spouse go to basic training? He went to basic training, I believe, in Fort Hood. I could be wrong, but Fort Hood in Texas. Has your spouse ever been deployed? Yes, he's been deployed before this time that he's deployed right now. He was deployed before, and I want to say 2001, 2002, something like that. Have you ever been to his promotion ceremony? No, I have not. No. How long have you been a military wife? So, with everything that's been said, I want to say I've been a military wife for about 7 years, I guess. To me, it's 7 years. Let's see. Oops. Did you marry him before or after he joined? I married him after he joined, I guess. How did your husband propose? This is always the best because he proposed to me, if you're familiar with Michigan, on Lake Michigan, which is maybe like 45 minutes to an hour away from here, on the pier. And it was really nice. It was in the afternoon after I had gotten off work, and he did it that way. I'm not going to get into details because, I'll tear up and stuff. But he proposed to me on the very end. We sat at the very end of the pier. Where did you get married? We got married here in our hometown of Kalamazoo at a church. How old were you when you two got married? I was 23. Yes, I believe I was 23. How old were you? Oh, wait. Did he wear his uniform on his wedding day? No, he did not. He wore a white tux. Where are you and your spouse currently stationed? Well, I guess I'm here in Michigan, but his station is like in Texas, in Fort Hood, so we're eventually thinking about possibly relocating to Texas. Do you live on a base? No, I do not. How long were you married when you had to go through your first separation? Pretty much, we're coming up on 8 years, so 7 years, and this is our first separation that we're coming up on. That we're on right now, our first big separation. What is your favorite base so far? Honestly, I haven't been to a lot of them. I've only heard about Fort Hood. I hear it's pretty much like a city. I've never lived on a base. I guess for me, I prefer not to. If the opportunity presents itself, I prefer to live in a house of my own. Do you think your spouse looks good in his uniform? Of course. And I may post, I'll try to post a picture or something here if I can. Or if you guys follow me on Instagram, go there. You'll see I've posted a couple of pictures of him in his uniform when we've been at like the military balls. So yes, he looks very handsome in his uniform. Do you think military life is more advanced than civilian life? Yes and no. I mean, that's kind of a hard question to answer because I'm just so used to civilian life. Like, I guess military life, there are some things I'm just still kind of like, okay, that makes no sense to me. So I prefer civilian life over military life, but I support him, so that's what I have to do. Do you like the benefits you receive as a military dependent? Child, yes. Who wouldn't like the benefits you receive as a military spouse? I mean, the discounts and, you know, all types of stuff. You know, I don't take it for granted, but it is very nice at the end of the day when you can get, you know, a little bit of extra treatment, special treatment for things, you know, being a military dependent. Do you have a lot of military wife friends? At first, no. But since this deployment has happened, I've, you know, welcome new friends. Like I said in a previous video, some of us have become really close on Facebook. We have our own little private closed group on Facebook. And so I feel like these are my sisters that I've never met face to face. I think one of them I have, but yeah, one of them I have met, but the other ones I do look forward to possibly meeting them in the future. We've already made plans of like what we want to do when the guys get back and all that type of stuff. What is the hardest part of military life? For me, it's probably a couple things. The hardest part obviously is deployment, being away from us and his, you know, his daughters. The other part is when he's here and maybe pre-deployment or whatever, he's always either on the phone or always on his computer doing like work and stuff. It's like sometimes I can't, you know, he's just zoned out because he's like so enthralled in what he's doing and work. And yeah, and then because of his rank, he is a staff sergeant. They require a little bit more of him, so it can be hard. That's the hardest part, I think. Do you own military wife stuff? Yeah, I do, I guess. I have like a hat. It's like the green camo, and then it looks kind of like a military style hat with like the brim, and then on the side in pink words it says I love my soldier. I think he got it for me. It's like a hat I throw on. I have like these leggings. Are kind of like camo with like a little bit of leather on them. I haven't worn them in a while, but stuff like that. Oh, and I do have a shirt, a t-shirt that says Army Wife, and then in between it says don't confuse your rank with my authority. That is my favorite shirt because I feel like, hey, the wives, we get the upper hand, you know, but whatever. Do you support your spouse as a member of the military? Yes, I do, very much. It is something that he's done for many years. He loves it. Even besides his regular, when he's home, besides his regular job that he goes to from, you know, 8 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, I've even told him, I said, I really believe, I know that you love the military. Like, that's your heart. You're passionate about it. I think you'd rather do that more than anything else. Like, I just can see him moving up further in rank and just doing really big things. I'm proud to say I'm an Army wife. Like, I love it. It's not just a title to me, but it's, you know, a responsibility. I'm very supportive of whatever he wants to do, and our children are very supportive as well, even though it can be, you know, hard on them at times, but they do support their daddy as well. So this is pretty much it for this military spouse tag. I hope these questions were enlightening for you or fun. And if you too are a military spouse, please tag your video down below. I would love to watch it. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Bye.